person voted out as Survivor Bloomsburg. So with that, Kamryn, what did you do to prepare for season 2 of Survivor Bloomsburg? Mental, physical, and social strategies.
So actually I did a lot of puzzles over the summer. I did a lot of word puzzles. I did a lot of the numbers, because one of my aunts, she, she's really good at that stuff, so I kind of trained with her. And then I went to the gym a little bit to train physically, but that's kind of it. I didn't really do anything socially.
You and Tucker found a hidden immunity idol back at the large tree behind the Husky statue during episode 1. How did you come into possession of that clue that night?
So Julia was picked, it was who was the most popular, who was the most liked and nicest, and she was picked and she didn't want to go look for it, and me and Tucker did, so we went, and we initially were going to tell them that we didn't find it, and I felt like that was really wrong, so then I did end up telling Julia and Holly. I ended up telling actually our entire tribe, and Tucker didn't know about it. And I felt really bad for doing that, but I also thought it was really bad that he lied about it in the first place.
And another side question, the first question, is how come you didn't use it to save Tucker that night that he went home in episode 3?
I was planning on it, and I really wanted to, but I know that if I did that, I would have lost a lot of alliances, and I figured, as I thought about it, I thought that Tucker would not keep me in the end. I thought that he would have broken off our alliance, he would have voted me out either the next week or even the next challenge, just because I did use that on him and he knew I didn't have anything else.
From episode 2, tell us about your experience with the challenge from Capture the Flag to the rally, the relay, and the tug of war duo knockout, the highs and lows throughout those challenges.
I think the highs of that were we did have a bigger group. We had a big, strong group that was better than Gator, I will say that. And I think the team challenges with not the tug of war, the Capture the Flag, and the other one, the relay one, we all did really well with that because it was a team, but then when it was tug of war, it was individualized. So individually we weren't as strong, but together we were strong.
In episode 3, describe how the challenges that you played went for you. The volleyball wall, pinball, dodgeball, and flipping dots. Again, the highs and lows throughout those challenges.
I think my experience with volleyball, because I did play for a rec team, it was actually in one of those things, the net places. I forget what it's called, but I got to do that a lot on my rec seasons, and I feel like that helped me in the long run. But I think flipping dots was just horrible. It was horrible, and then the next day I couldn't even walk. And dodgeball, oh my god, don't get me started on dodgeball. Don't get me started.
In episode 4, talk to us about the communication challenge. You were first in line at Lycoming Honors College, receiving the tongue twisters. What made it so challenging?
I think it was the one specific word that was just I didn't even know it was a word. The one was the ferocious volcano, but my mind was going so fast I couldn't think of it. I didn't know the word. And volatile. Okay, whatever. I thought it was ferocious, and I was I know it starts with a V. Just go with it, whatever you think is long and very sophisticated, and take it with that. And then I would have to go back. I would get the word, and then I would go. It was just I don't know. And then I got to the speed of it. I got used to having those big words and remembering those, and then remembering everything else.
In episode 5, the deep dive bingo seemed to tire out a lot of players. What was your experience looking for those chips?
So at that point, I had just gotten over pneumonia, so I had an inhaler at my dorm, and I entirely forgot it, so I was just dying out there. I don't know why. I'm normally really good at diving down deep and into deeper water. I had to do it for a lot of my high school career.
In episode 5, you and Hope were the last leg of the 4-part relay race, and you had to swim to the watermelon ball to the deep end to clutch the victory. Tell us how you felt during that.
Speaking that I have that exact watermelon at my house, or at my friend's house, I felt really good with that because I knew how to hold the ball correctly so that it wouldn't float around or fall out. I don't know, I felt really confident in that.
You found a lot of advantages throughout the first half of this game. Tell us about those different ones that you found and how they came about and why you choose to play some and not others.
So, obviously I found the first immunity idol, and I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, no way this is mine. Like, if you literally look back, I'm like, no way this is mine, this is not real. And I decided to play it in that one episode because I actually saw Ozzy, Holly, and a couple of players being like, play your idol, from behind Josiah, and I'm so glad he did not turn around, because if he did, then I would have been screwed. I wouldn't have known what they were talking about. But I decided to play it then. I got a pack your bags to switch tribes, and it was for the episode 4, I think? Yeah, it was episode 4. And I should have played it. I should have done it because that's when I was going to be voted out if I didn't play that idol. I didn't really like my team, so I'm kind of sad I didn't use that. I had my 2 keys that I should have used, but I felt like my luck is just not good at all. It's not good. When I have 5 chances, get in the bad one.
So, in episode 1, you went on that original walk with Tucker, and then you went on a similar walk with Trey. Do you think at any point that Trey caught on that you had gone on that walk with Tucker and found the idol?
So, actually, that is when I told Trey about me and Tucker finding it, because Trey was like, oh, let me just go up this tree. Let me just look up the tree. You can't climb a tree. It was really stupid of him. And he didn't. I was like, just get down. We did find the idol. We lied to all of you. But I'm telling you this so that I have your trust, because I know Tucker wouldn't have told you guys.
So, follow-up question, what did the Fuggler reward you with that night, and why didn't you use it?
So, that night, he rewarded me with an immunity idol that I could have used. Honestly, I kind of saw me being voted out coming, especially after getting Julia out. I was like, yeah, they're gonna come after me, like blah blah blah, but I didn't think Tati would use her keys, and she did, and she got that immunity. I was like, you know what, if it's gonna be like this every single episode, and I'm gonna have to be fighting for my life like this, and not being able to trust my alliances fully, or at all, then I'm just gonna let it go, and I'll come back next season. This was a warm-up season. Like, come back.
So kind of like the last question, how do you feel leaving the game knowing that you could have played it and saved yourself?
I'm actually a bit disappointed in myself. Normally, I'm very proud of the decisions I make, but this one I was very disappointed in because I felt like I should have done it. I should have just kept fighting, but honestly, I couldn't. If I were to play that and I were to go to the next episode, I'd be just as exhausted as I am now, mentally, physically, everything like that.
What did you learn about yourself participating in Survivor Bloomsburg Season 2?
I learned that I'm a really good person. I feel like I'm a really good person after this because I helped people in ways that I don't think they could have helped themselves. I encouraged people.
What advice do you have for everyone who is left in the game?
Watch out for Tati and Holly. Please watch out for them. And also, if you're going to make a big play, do it with the people you trust, with the people that you actually trust, and not people that you think you're going to be able to trust and that aren't going to go behind your back.
If you could tell other students why they should consider applying for Survivor Bloomsburg Season 3, what would you tell them?
If you want to have fun, if you want to make some possible friends, if you want the drama, and if you just want to get out there and show yourself in a different light, do it, because it's so worth it.
What are your final thoughts on Bloomsburg Survivor Season 2?
I want to not only thank everyone that is part of the Castaways, I want to also thank the faculty that helped make this possible, but for everyone that is still in this game, watch your back, because I am telling you that Tati, Holly, Jake, Brady, I know all of them are coming for you. I know Trey is going to be very quiet, but he's sneaky. Be careful. But other than that, watch your back, do good, work hard, don't trust everyone.